Welcome to the Madison Miller Podcast. Today is Thursday, April 6, 2023. Today will be NBA, NHL, Major League Baseball, soccer, Masters update, The Masked Singer, Survivor, news and notes, and best bet. We'll start with the NBA. We'll go over the results from yesterday and look ahead to a small window for today. Nets over the Pistons 123-108. Knicks over the Pacers 138-129. Hawks over the Wizards 134-116. Celtics over the Raptors 97-93. Bucks over the Bulls 105-92. Pelicans over the Grizzlies 138-131 in overtime. Mavs over the Kings 123-119. And the Clippers over the Lakers 125-118 in a game that felt like it should have been a larger margin than that. 7 o'clock tonight, you have the Cavs against the Magic. My line with all the Cavs not playing, Magic 11 3/4, so 222 and 3/4. And we got 8.5 and 218.5. Over. 7:30 TNT Heat Sixers, Sixers by 8, total 222 and 3/20. And it's 3.5 and 219.5. It's that low because Sixers might not be playing a lot of people. So I'm going to lay the points in case they play Embiid. 8 o'clock, Blazers, Spurs, Spurs 1.5, total 232 and 7/20. And it's 4 and 228. Over. 9 o'clock, you have the Thunder and the Jazz. My line is the Thunder by 8 3/4, total 234 and 17/20. 6 and 238. Under. That's a high total. And then TNT at 10 o'clock, you have the Nuggets and the Suns. Second round preview, perhaps. Nuggets by 1, total 226 and 7/10 is the projection. And it's Suns by 7, total 223.5. I'll take Denver getting the 7. All right, now I'll move on to hockey. We'll go over the small window from last night and look ahead to a large window for tonight. Rangers over the Lightning 6-3. Flames over the Jets 3-1. Ducks over the Oilers. Oilers over the Ducks 3-1. I read that incorrectly. Big window tonight. 7 o'clock, you have the Maple Leafs and the Bruins. Could be a second round preview. Bruins minus 152. Leafs plus 126. Over under 6.5. Overs plus 114. Unders minus 140. Leafs plus 1.5 is minus 94. Bruins minus 1.5 is plus 160. I'll take the over. Sabres, Red Wings. Sabres minus 118. Red Wings minus 102. Over under 6.5. Overs minus 130. Unders plus 106. Sabres minus 1.5 is plus 190. Wings plus 1.5 is minus 235. I'll take Buffalo minus 118 to win. Sens, Panthers. Florida minus 255. Sens plus 205. Over under 6.5. Overs minus 164. Unders plus 134. Sens plus 1.5 is Panthers minus 1.5 is minus 15 each way. I'm going to go with Ottawa on the puck line again. Caps, Habs. Caps minus 166. Habs plus 138. Over under 6.5 minus 10 each way. Caps minus 1.5 is plus 146. Habs plus 1.5 is minus 176. I'll take the under. Jackets, Devils. Devils minus 430. Jackets plus 330. Over under 6.5. Overs minus 144. Unders plus 118. Blue Jackets plus 1.5 is plus 146. Devils minus 1.5 is minus 176. Devils can wrap up the 2 seed pretty much here if they win. And the Rangers lose. For this game, I'm going to go. That's a tough one. First, I kind of like first period result tie plus 210. Wild Pens. Talk about the biggest must-win ever for Pittsburgh. They're minus 134. Wild plus 112. Over under 6.5. Overs plus 104. Unders minus 128. Wild plus 1.5 is minus 120. Pens minus 1.5 is plus 180. I have the Wild, obviously, to win the Central Division at that good number. So if I wanted to hedge that, I would take Pittsburgh tonight. But I'll go with the over in the game. Lightning Isles. Isles minus 122, Bolts plus 102, over under 5.5. Overs minus 128, or minus 124, unders plus 102. Lightning plus 1.5 is minus 230. Isles minus 1.5 is plus 188. I'll take the under. 8 o'clock, Canes Preds on ESPN Plus and Hulu. Canes minus 176, Preds plus 146, over under 5.5. Overs minus 118, unders minus 104. Canes minus 1.5 is plus 140, Preds plus 1.5 is minus 170. I'll take the under. Rangers Blues. Rangers minus 166, Blues plus 138, over under 6.5. Overs minus 115, unders minus 105. Rangers minus 1.5 is plus 140. Blues plus 1.5 is minus 170. Over 3.5 total, Ranger goes minus 112. 8:30 Flyers Stars. Dallas minus 255, Flyers plus 205, over under 5.5. Overs minus 144, unders plus 116. Flyers plus 1.5 is minus 118. Stars minus 1.5 is minus 102. Take a flyer on the Flyers puck line. No pun intended there. Plus 1.5 at minus 118. 10 o'clock, Blackhawks Canucks. Vancouver minus 255, Chicago plus 190, over under 6.5. Overs minus 112, unders minus 108. Chicago plus 1.5 is minus 122. Vancouver minus 1.5 is plus 102. I love the over in that game. Kings Golden Knights. Vegas minus 120. Kings even money. Over under 6.5. Overs plus 112. Unders minus 138. Kings plus 1.5 is minus 235. Vegas minus 1.5 is plus 190. I like the over there too. 10:30 Abs Sharks. Abs minus 235. Sharks plus 190. Over under 6.5. Overs minus 115. Unders minus 105. Abs minus 1.5 is plus 106. Sharks plus 1.5 is minus 128. I like that over. And then the Coyotes and the Kraken, ESPN Plus and Hulu. Seattle minus 345. Coyotes plus 270, over under 6.5. Overs minus 108. Unders minus 112. Arizona plus 1.5 is plus 112. Seattle minus 1.5 is minus 134. I'll take yet another over. All right, now we'll move on to baseball. We will go over the results from yesterday and look ahead to today's games. Rays over the Nats 7-2. Marlins over the Twins 5-2. Yanks over the Phils 4-2. Braves over the Cards 5-2. Pirates over the Red Sox 4-1. Brewers over the Mets 7-6 on a walk-off homer by Garrett Mitchell. Rangers over the O's 5-2. Astros over the Tigers 8-2. White Sox over the Giants 7-3. Guardians over the A's 6-4-10. Angels over the Mariners 4-3. Blue Jays over the Royals 3-0. Cubs Reds postponed will be made up on September 1st. All right, today's slate's a little lighter because a lot of games are postponed due to inclement weather, including Yankees, Orioles, Marlins, Mets, Reds, Phillies, and Astros, Twins. So 1 o'clock, you have the Red Sox and the Tigers. The Sox are minus 142. Tigers are plus 120, over under 7.5. Overs minus 118. Unders minus 104. Sox minus 1.5 is plus 114. And Tigers plus 1.5 is minus 134. It's Chris Sale, Spencer Turnbull. I like the over. 2 o'clock, Giants, White Sox. Alex Wood and Lance Lynn. White Sox minus 138. Giants plus 118. Over under 8. Overs minus 114. Others minus 106. Giants plus 1.5 is minus 178. White Sox minus 1.5 is plus 146. I like the under in that game. That's a good pitching matchup. Jays, Royals. Kevin Gausman, Jordy Lyles. Jays minus 225. Royals plus 188. Over under 8. Overs minus 118. Unders minus 104. Jays minus 1.5 is minus 126. And Royals plus 1.5 is plus 105. I like the over. 4 o'clock, Nats, Rockies. Josiah Gray and Kyle Freeland. Rockies minus 154. Nats plus 130. Over under 10.5. Overs minus 122. Unders even money. Nats plus 1.5 is minus 146. Rockies minus 1.5 is plus 122. For this one, I'm going to go with the over Rockies total runs. Over 5.5, minus 112. Padres, Braves at 720. Blake Snell, Spencer Strider. Braves minus 168. Padres plus 142. Over under 8. Overs minus 118. Unders minus 104. Padres plus 1.5 is minus 150. Braves minus 1.5 is plus 125. I like the under. And last but not least, 10 o'clock, Dodgers, D-backs, Dustin May, Merrill Kelly. Dodgers minus 152. D-backs plus 128. Over under 9. Overs minus 105. Unders minus 115. Dodgers minus 1.5 is plus 106. D-backs plus 1.5 is minus 128. This is a good one. I'm going to go over 5 Dodger runs at plus 102. All right, now I'll move on to soccer and go over notable soccer results from yesterday and look ahead to anything notable going on today. We're going to start with the CONCACAF Champions League. Tigres over CD Moteuga 1-0, and LAFC over Vancouver 3-0. Those are both first legs. Coupe de France, Nantes over Lyon 1-0, and then today, 2:45, you have Annecy and Toulouse. Toulouse is minus 200, Annecy's plus 460, draws 3-1. I'm going to go with under 2.5 goals at plus 104. Coppa Italia, Juventus and Inter Milan, 0-0 draw from the other day. And then Fiorentina over Cremonese 2-0 from yesterday. German DFB Pokal, Stuttgart over Nuremberg 1-0, and RP Leipzig over Dortmund 2-0. And so, women's international friendlies, we have a couple. Poland over Costa Rica 1-0 right now in the 75th minute. 12 o'clock today, you have Spain and Norway. Spain's minus 250, Norway 550, draws 340. The Spain women's team is really good, as we know. I like under 2.5 goals, minus 102. 12:30, Switzerland and China. China plus 130. Switzerland is plus 130. China's 2-1. The draw's plus 210. I'm going to go Switzerland. It moved down to plus 120. 2:15, Wales and Northern Ireland. Wales minus 440. Northern Ireland 10-1. Draws plus 430. I'm going to go under 2.5 goals at minus 108. And at 7 o'clock, you have Argentina and Venezuela. Argentina minus 370. Venezuela's plus 850. Draw plus 390. Let's go with over 3.5 goals at plus 152. All right, a couple early morning tomorrow. 6 o'clock, you have South Korea and Zambia. South Korea is minus 550. Zambia is 11-1. Draws 5-1. They'll go with the draw 5-1. I think that's pretty valuable. 7 o'clock, Slovakia and Finland. Slovakia is plus 270. Finland plus 250. Or I'm sorry, the draw's plus 250. Finland's minus 120. I'm going to go under 2.5 goals, minus 114. 8:15, Australia, Scotland. I don't see that placed here. And at 9 o'clock, you have New Zealand and Iceland. Australia, Scotland, I found it. Australia's minus 270, Scotland's plus 370, draws 3-1. Australia is really good. I'm going to go under 2.5 goals, plus 110. All right, so Iceland's minus 180, New Zealand's plus 420, draws plus 290. Under 2.5 goals is the trend. This one's minus 108. Sweden, Denmark, last but not least. Sweden minus 165. Denmark is plus 410. Draws plus 270. I kind of like Denmark to pull off the upset at plus 410. I'm going to just ride with an upset pick right there. All right, early Masters leaderboard as it got underway this morning. And it's obviously the most wonderful tournament of the year. It's a tie right now at 1 under. Scott Stallings, Louis Olson, Kevin Kisner, Sahith Thiglia, Patrick Reed, Seamus Power, and Adrian Murrock. At even right now, I'm just going to go through notables because of time. Taylor Gooch, Ryan Henley, Keith Mitchell, Sergio Garcia, Mackenzie Hughes, Shane Lowry, Abraham Answer, Chris Kirk, Keegan Bradley, Victor Hovland, and Tiger. Tied for 21st with 1 over, Jason Kokrak. Bubba Watson tied for 28th with 2 over, Adam Svensson. And 33rd with 5 over, Alex the Red. All right, now we're going to do news and notes. We're going to do the reality shows, but we're going to save that for tomorrow's show because of time. As there's a lot that we have to touch on in such little time. So we'll start with the NBA. The Nuggets clinch the 1 seed. Bucks get home court. Celtics get the 2. And then Shams admits to how he sometimes logs up to 20 hours of screen time per day. Yikes. My goodness. Both LeBron and AD played last night, but they lost. Giannis did not play against the Bulls. Mark Cuban discusses the Jalen Brunson situation as he blames the parents, specifically Rick Brunson, for Dallas losing Jalen Brunson for agency. You know what that is? Loser talk. I know his dad's a Knicks coach, and that's why he went there, but he's just bitter. And he knows he lost that one to James frickin' Dolan, for crying out loud. A lot of baseball stuff. Eloy Jimenez to the injured list with a low-grade left hamstring strain. Josh Donaldson exited yesterday's game with right hamstring tightness and will be reevaluated today. Grayson Rodriguez and his father embraced after he made his debut. We talked about Garrett Mitchell's walk-off. The Astros' gift to Miguel Cabrera was wine and a cowboy hat. So that's pretty cool. You're going to be seeing that from Miguel Cabrera all year long. Tim Anderson ejected for telling him that he needed time, which is ridiculous. Liam Hendriks finishes his chemo treatment as he rings victory bell after his final round of it. That is wonderful news. And Shohei Ohtani becomes the first player to have a pitch clock violation as a pitcher and a hitter in the same game. Some football stuff. Awkward Ravens PR moment. John Harbaugh and Eric DeCosta were not trying to answer any Lamar Jackson questions. Well, guess what? That's all you're going to get asked. Tyreek Hill says he's done after 2025 as he plans to opt out of the Dolphins contract and retire after 2025, which is crazy. The Bills drop Barbie posters as they get their players in on the viral movie trend. Oh, wow. Cam Newton's such a cocky ass. He goes, there ain't 32 guys that's better than me, but names 12 players he's willing to back up. Huh. Well, guess what? There are 32 guys, or maybe more than 32 guys better than you right now. Several NFL executives denied the Mac trade stuff as NFL execs say the Patriots never approached them with the idea of trading Mac Jones. So it looks like that he is not on the block. But if your name is out there, then you're on the block. That's my theory. The league would like Dan Snyder to choose a winning bid for the Commanders by next owners meeting in May. So that is interesting. The Raiders to host Bryce Young as he'll have his second visit with the team, this time in Vegas. Predators, Matt Duchene said he found his fingertip in his glove after getting hit by a slap shot. Yikes. Some college basketball stuff. Hunter Dickinson is talking to John Calipari. Ooh, that would be a big pickup for them. And West Virginia lands Kerr Kriisa in the transfer portal, led the Pac-12 in assists, so that's a big get for Bob Huggins' team. All right, last but not least, my best bet of the day brought to you by FanDuel. So, my best bet for today, I'm going to lay a quarter unit on a hockey total. And it will be an over. And the one that jumped out to me the most was the over in Blackhawks Canucks. Neither of these teams play a lick of defense. Neither of these teams have good goaltending. So I think there's going to be a lot of goals in this game. So over 6.5, minus 112. Laying a quarter unit on it between the Blackhawks and the Canucks for my best bet of the day. That's it for the show. I'll be back tomorrow with a much bigger show. Recapping everything. We'll preview Idol for Sunday. And then if we have time, we'll do Masked Singer and Survivor as well. Hope you guys have a great day, everyone.